Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a Finance Watch webinar on sustainable corporate governance. I'm well aware that I'm standing between you and a speech from Commissioner Reynders, and also two fascinating panel discussions, so rest assured I won't be long. And in fact, I only have one message, is that in my view, corporate governance is not just another geeky European policy initiative, sort of a technical tick-the-box exercise. It lies corporate governance as we know it lies at the heart of the crises we face today, and thus legislating it to make it sustainable could be the single most important action that EU leaders take. Capitalism as we know it is dead, and this obsession that we have with maximizing profits for shareholders alone has led to incredible inequality and a planetary emergency. This is not me speaking, I'm quoting the CEO of Salesforce at the recent World Economic Forum in Davos. He goes on a more positive note saying, when we serve all stakeholders, business is the greatest platform for change. I'll leave you with a second quote from the Intergovernmental Platform on Biodiversity, the UN body preparing the other COP, the climate change COP, but the biodiversity one. There's a single species that is responsible for the COVID pandemic, us. As with the climate and biodiversity crises, recent pandemics are a direct consequence of human activity, particularly our global financial and economic systems based on a limited paradigm that prizes economic growth at any cost. We have a small window of opportunity in overcoming the challenges of the current crisis to avoid sowing the seeds of the future ones. So we see that both businesses themselves and scientists see corporate governance, the way corporations are managed, and aligning them with sustainability objectives as the single most pressing issue of our time. I'm also guessing from the quote of the CEO of Salesforce that most large European businesses are very supportive of a very ambitious legislative proposal from the Commission. To a large extent, recent efforts have focused on improving corporate and financial disclosures and also on preventing greenwashing. We do believe transparency is important, but it's not a substitute for real action to change corporate behavior and to improve corporate accountability. With this webinar, we aim to debate why reforming corporate governance is essential to meet the European sustainability targets. We'll hear national, EU, and international policymakers, academia, industry experts discuss what core elements the forthcoming proposal should contain and where's the right balance between incentives and obligations for companies to pursue sustainability. We'll first listen to a video message from Benoît Lallemand, Commissioner for Justice and Consumers. That will be followed by two panel discussions. The first panel will debate embedding sustainability in corporations through mandatory sustainability targets, addressing directors' duties and pay, while the second panel will focus on corporate due diligence through value chains. In between the two panels, there'll be a 15-minute break during which we invite you to stay connected. Note that this event is recorded, and the recording will be available by the end of the week on the website of Finance Watch. The link will also be shared with you by email. Last but not least, I want to thank and congratulate my wonderful colleagues who have put together this very exciting event. Now, let's hear what Commissioner Reynders, who could not make it this morning, wanted to share with us with regards with the forthcoming Commission proposal on sustainable corporate governance. Enjoy the discussions.